Hi, I'm Anna, also known as Anna Knitter everywhere on the internet. And where you can find me, you find in the description box below. And the easiest way is to go on annaknitter.com. There you find all my social media links and my newsletter if you don't want to miss shop updates, new patterns or sales. Happy New Year! Or how I would say in German, it's our German word of the day, Frohes neues Jahr. Happy New Year is in German Frohes neues Jahr. Today we have finally a normal podcast episode again after Vlogmas and our New Year's Eve video I made for you. I want to show you what I have done since we last spoke on the normal podcast. I think it's 3 or 4 weeks ago because we had many videos in between. I have to show you today, let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 finished objects, 2 works in progress, and I want to talk about our new knit-along, our new year-long knit-along, and the new prompt of Anna's Knit Club, because they belong together. So let's start. Okay, in December I made so many things. I don't know, it was the busiest month, but I got so much done, it's amazing. I decided very spontaneously to finish a pair of socks for Tommy, and you saw them on Vlogmas many times. I don't have them on the sock blockers now, but I think you can see them very well. Wait. Now you can see nothing, but you will see them. Here is the first one. Ta-da! Opal subscription yarn from last year. Oh, not last year. The year before last year. And I used a unicolor by Opal I bought for contrasting. Oh wait, here I have the tag inside. It's September 2021. So it was a very spontaneous decision to finish this pair of socks because I just had so much fun with a vanilla pair of socks. I decided, okay, Tommy gets a new pair of socks for Christmas. He has already received a new pair for St. Nicholas, but you can't have too many socks. Another thing I have finished is, you saw this on Instagram maybe, my Christmas cowl. And I love this. Here is a wearing picture from me. It is so much fun to wear. It's so warm. I love this yarn. I will definitely buy this yarn because this was a present by a friend from Austria. It's from an Austrian yarn shop. And I don't know why it took me so long to finish this. I don't know why. Because I really like crocheting. It's the Infinity shawl. I always said it's a free pattern on Ravelry. I was wrong. I think it's $3 or $4 on Ravelry. So I'm sorry if you're not on Ravelry. I don't know if she sells it somewhere else. It's only granny stripes, and so 1 round granny stripes and 1 round double crochets. And the start, I think the first 2 rounds and the last 2 or 3 rounds are a little bit different, but yeah, I think you could make it up. Lovely. And I love these gradient yarns. I love them so much. They are always so much fun to make. Often I crochet shawls, although I rarely wear them, but they are so much fun. I love the rhythm of crochet projects. It's very addictive, and I love this finished object. I wore it a lot, and I still wear it because Christmas season isn't over yet. Another cowl, I didn't finish it in December or so. I finished it before the last podcast, but now I can show you our last year's mystery knit-along for Advent. I'm still looking for a name. I think I want to give my patterns in the future, my mystery knit-along patterns, names, so I don't have to say Advent Mystery Knit-along 2022, 2023, for example. Yeah, here is the pattern, and I want to knit this with scraps, and I'm already thinking about making minis for the shop. Maybe, for example, for Easter. So you have an Easter cowl in Easter colors, for example. I think about preparing hand-dyed minis, or if you like Opal minis, I can do Opal mini sets as well. So unicolor Opal minis, because I think you should use unicolors for these patterns. You can still buy this pattern everywhere, and on Ravelry, on my website, and on Etsy. And yeah, I think I will knit it multiple times, and the next time in maybe for Easter. Maybe for Easter. If you're interested in mini sets for this pattern, let me know. And another finished object, also for the neck. I haven't blocked it yet. I thought I would have done this already by now, but it's the Purl Soho bandana. I think I should wear this at least, because I don't have a pretty picture of me wearing it, but I have lipstick on, so it's not so good to pull something over your head all the time. So as you can see, this stays up your neck very nicely. It keeps me very warm, it's pretty, and because of the neutrals you can pretty much wear it to everything. And it was an easy knit, but because of the thick yarn it was exhausting for me to work on it. But no excuses, I need a head for that as well, and I have yarn for it. It's Chelsea Luxe yarn. Oh, I didn't say anything about the... Oh yes, I said Opal unicolors. And the other one, the other Christmas yarn was Austrian yarn, verbobbelt.at. I don't think that she ships internationally. And another finished object, I count these as finished objects, I always say that. It's my light gray block for my blanket. And as you can see, this border on this side is 20 rows. And here, here, and here only 10, because I attach them to each other. But here won't be a... I won't attach anything to here. That means if I attach the next block here to this, I will have 10 rows here and 10 rows on the other side, so I have 20 rows, and that makes it possible to have 20 rows on every side. You can have a look on my Ravelry project page. Yeah, the light gray block is finished, and the next one is the blue block. I will show you the minis in just a moment. And the last finished object is a pattern I recommended to make for you in one of my, I think in the last podcast. It's, oopsie, it's the minis, I think it's called mini sock yarn sweater or so. Mini sock yarn. Everything is in the description box below. And I made this not so pretty hanger. I need to buy another kind of wire, thicker one and prettier one. And I can't use staples, is staples the word, or paper clips, because it's too small, and even this is a little tiny. But this was, or is still on our tree. It will be there after podcasting, because Tommy saw this and said, oh, that is cute. I told him that I work on a tiny sweater, and then he saw it and said, I didn't imagine it being so small. That is stinking cute. And he wanted to put it on the tree, and he did. These were my finished objects. And now I want to show you my whips. First of all, here are my blue minis for the next color block. Because it's still 2022 when I record this, and you will see it in the first week of 2023, I can't show you squares. But if my plan works, I explained to you in the last video, in my Christmas Eve video, I should have... Wait. Around 8 squares now. Because I want to make every week 5 squares, so I have 25 squares in a month, and then I have still a few days of the month left to knit the border. And if I go on like that, the blanket will be done by the beginning of April or the end of March. the next work in progress is really only a cast on. I don't know. I had the urge to cast this on, and after that I didn't work on it at all. I think it's the same you saw last time. It's my hot water bottle cozy. So nothing happened, but I will work on it. It's this yarn, Sweet Dreams 6-ply by Opal. In my Ravenclaw bag. And my last work in progress is Opal yarn, Opal subscription yarn. This will be in a collection in February by Valentine's Day. It should arrive on Valentine's Day. It's the Beauty collection. It's very soft yarn that only comes out once a year. But I received it, I think also in September 2021. As the finished sock. I think it was the same shipment. I can't remember now. And here is what I have done. And the pattern is only on this side. The pattern is called Skippy Stripes. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. And I've been told that you can download free patterns on Ravelry without being a member on Ravelry. So I don't know, because many of you aren't on Ravelry anymore, but this could be the solution. Many people said, oh yeah, it's a free pattern, I can get it, although I'm not on Ravelry. So maybe you want to try this out. Let me have a look at my notes. The new prompt for January is out, and if you are on Instagram, you have seen it already, because that is the place where this make-along, knit-along happens. Anna's Knit Club, as you, I'm sure, know already, is our digital knit club. Yeah, it's a knit club, so why did I start it? Because many of us don't have real life friends who knit or crochet. You can exchange with and chat with and get inspired by. And I like make-alongs. So that is the reason why I started Anna's Knit Club, the hashtag Anna's Knit Club on Instagram. And every month I come up with a new prompt and we will knit by this prompt or for this prompt. For example, in December it was knit all the Christmas colors. So you could decide what to knit, but it had to be in Christmas colors. And for January, we will do the following. You get out your oldest whip, or the whip you desperately want to finish because it's a long-term project, because you have a deadline in summer and you want to, for example, make this blanket for the wedding or for the new baby of a friend or whatever. Pick up one of these whips you have, because I asked you how many whips you have, and you have a lot of whips, I know that. You told me on Instagram. Pick one of these whips you really want to finish. Then think of a daily amount of time you can invest in that project. Let's say 15 minutes. And then work on this project for 15 minutes every single day. That is what we do in January. If you want to participate, post your progress and your project with hashtag Anna's Knit Club. And this will lead us to our year-long make-along I want to host again. Last year it was the Anna Knit a Blanket along, and this year it will be the hashtag Daily Dedication 2023. Because I won't stop when January is over. I will go on with my daily dedication and work on my blankets. I explained this in detail in the last video I uploaded. Maybe you want to watch it if you want to know more. But here's a brief summary. I want to finish all my blankets. I have 3 big blanket projects. And I will start with a certain one until it's finished. And I want to read through the Bible within a year. And to achieve that, Bible goal. I will listen to an audiobook. I have to listen to it every day for 30 minutes. And then I will have read through the entire Bible within a year. And I want to combine these two things. I will listen to the Bible every single day of 2023 for 30 minutes. And because it matches perfectly, I will work on my rainbow cotton blanket. It's a crochet blanket with many different stitches. I will work on that blanket during that time. And after this blanket is finished, I will take my next blanket and work on it every single day until it's finished. So that will be my year-long make-along, daily dedication 2023. We will start with it in January if you want to dip your toes into it and try if it's something for you. It will be for Anna's Knit Club. And after that we will go on with this, if you like, for the whole year. But in February there will be a new prompt for Anna's Knit Club. So don't worry. We will go on with new monthly prompts. But I also want to have a year-long make-along. But this time I won't draw winners for the year-long make-along. I will only draw monthly winners for Anna's Knit Club. It was a lovely year with you in 2023, and you see it in the new year, I know, but for me it's still the old year. And I'm looking forward to this new year, all the knitting weeks we can spend together. And oh, I forgot to tell in the brief summary of my daily dedication for the next year, I also want to vlog about it. And if I can keep it, I will vlog about it monthly through the whole year. Let's hope I can keep that routine up, because you enjoyed Vlogmas so much. Whew, okay, that was a lot talking today. I hope you enjoyed a little bit what you saw, and I'm looking forward to see you again in 2 weeks to show you what I've been up to. Bye bye!